Hello everybody, Ken Gonzalez here for George Lange Event Productions, and we are live here in Frisco, Texas, Pizza Hut Park. We're at the 2009 Dallas Cup in a blistery, windy day here in North Texas. And we've got one of the Texas teams, the Solar Red in red, and they're going up against the Dix Hills Thunder. Dix Hills Thunder in black. This is a boys under 14 match. Dix Hills moving left to right on your screen. First game of the tournament for Dix Hills. Solar with a victory yesterday as they started their tournament play. This just bracket play. We'll have two 35-minute halves. No overtime here today. Ball out, Dix Hills Thunder moving into the defensive third of the Solar Red. Ball towards the back line, trying to run it down there. Number 23, Donovan Frazier. And he just couldn't get there in time. He goes out across the back line. And the goal kick for Solar Red. A little bit chilly right now, but not uncomfortable. And it's due to warm up here every day after today for the remainder of this tournament. Hopefully that wind will die down just a little bit. We'll see how much of a factor that is for the guys out on the field here today. That ball's going to be out right beneath us off Solar Red and the Dix Hills Thunder. Number 25, Alexander Leondis, will put the ball into play. Nearly a handball right there. 66 with a good job right there. Matthew Schur have taken that one away. Now the ball moves into the middle of the field through the circle. Nice upfield pass, number 10, Dylan Greenberg. Solar Red trying to get their defense put together. And the ball will roll out. Last touch by, let's see, number 14 for Solar Red. Marco Ortiz, that is. Shot towards the net. It's some trouble inside. Can they get a shot here on the near side? No. Ball goes out across the back line. Flag goes up on the corner here. And let's see whose ball it will be. A corner kick for Dix Hills. So a huge break. And now an opportunity to strike first here. Number 11, Brett Nason. Brett with the right leg. Nicely placed, but the keeper, Brendan Ottman, deflects it away. It goes out across the far sideline. And quickly, Dix Hills Thunder, they don't waste any time getting the ball back into play. And that shot on goal over the crossbar. And a goal kick here for the Solar Red. So as you watch on your screen here, no doubt that the wind is going to play a factor here today. You can see the trees, the flags really whipping. And in fact, it's even windier now than it was just 20 minutes ago. So another corner. Here it comes. They changed it from a goal kick to a corner kick again. Brendan Ottman clears it out. Brett Nason, number 11, with that corner kick. So at first they had indicated goal kick. They changed it to corner. And now the ball belongs to a Solar Red again here, far side. Number 7 looks as though he's going to take the kick. Now, we're not showing a number 7 on the roster, so at halftime we'll see if we can correct that and get the proper name. Nice high kick, and now the thing is, with the wind, it's blowing the ball from the near side over to the far side. So it's not really going to kill the ball going up and down the field, but it's going to angle it over to the far side. And so just as you would with any windy day, and you see that one right there, the ball is sent right back the other way. So you're going to want to keep it near the ground. Those high, long upfield passes just aren't going to work here today. Ball is going to roll to the far side and will go out. Last touch by Dix Hills Thunder number 22. And that is Jake Freeman. Solar Red far side, trying to make their way up the field. Now they want to cut it inside. Cleared back towards midfield. Number 8 there for Dix Hills. Richard Robinson. Robinson still moving, and a whistle in. Perhaps an inadvertent handball there. Maybe got him right on the arm. And so it goes over to Solar Red. And another quick whistle, this time against Solar Red. So Dix Hills, the Thunder, will get the ball rolling across midfield, taken away from behind. Solar Red, number 42. Kaylin Acosta. Just as Dix Hills was starting to make their move, the ball taken away before it could get to number 19. And now across midfield, Solar Red, number 3, weaving his way in and out there. Still on the attack defensively. Nice job there, number 10, Dylan Greenberg for the Dix Hills Thunder as they take it away. And a late whistle there on the push, and it's going to go against Dix Hills Thunder. Solar Red ball, number 41 there. Luke Jenner. Acosta is trying to set the ball down to take this free kick, but the wind not cooperating. And with the left leg, there it goes. And with that wind, that curvature, just a little bit too much. Yeah, it rolls out far side, last touch by Dix Hills. That's going to be a difficult task, throwing that ball into play against the wind. Dix Hills brings it across midfield into the defensive third of the Solar Red, but a little too much there, and it goes out, and we'll go back the other way, right to left. Could take a little bit longer than usual, I think, here today to retrieve those errant soccer balls as the wind just takes them and takes them. Nice kick, even with the wind there, or in spite of the wind, I should say. But Dix Hills will win it, and they bring it left to right, and the ball rolls out. We'll get to the rosters for both of these teams here in just a minute. In fact, there's also number 19 for the Dix Hills Thunder that we'll have to verify in the roster at halftime to get his proper name. There's a nice battle right there in front of us. Dix Hills. Dix Hills, very quick to the ball. Nice passing game. Cleared away by Solar Red. There's a collision. Rolls into the hands of the keeper, Brendan Ottman. So, with head coach Bart Nason, assistant coach Joseph Freeman, the roster. And a little push right here for the Dix Hills Thunder. Number 4 is Brent Miles. Number 3, Christopher Chavez. Number 2 is Kevin Chavez. Number 7 is Sam Ferber. Number 23 is Donovan Fraser. Number 22, Jake Freeman. Number 10, Dylan Greenberg. Jordan Gross, number 60, he's a goalkeeper. Number 17 is Jonathan Interiano. Number 25 is Alexander Leondes. Number 13, Eric McKenna. Number 11 is Brett Nason. Number 8, Richard Robinson. Number 66, Matthew Schur. Gregory Silvestro, number 6, and number 18 is Matthew Sussman. So there's your roster for the Dix Hills Thunder. Because it's Suffolk, Nassau County up in New York, near Long Island. We've actually had this team before a couple of years ago out in California, the Surf Cup. Ball at midfield now. Left to right it goes. Number 23 running it down there, Donovan Fraser. And the flag goes up for the offsides. Ball belongs to Solar Red, and we'll get you their roster. Again, number 7 will have to get his name at halftime there. He prepares for the goal, or for the kick. Number 42 with that first touch there. Kellen Acosta. We'll have to watch Acosta there. Very busy. Saved from going out here on the near side. Number 41, Luke Jenner. So as Solar Red brings it up, we'll give you their roster. The goalkeeper is Brendan Ottman. He's number 1. Number 2, Troy Reeves. Number 3 is Bobby Adet Jr. Number 6, Brendan Habercorn. Number 8 is Cole Stringer. Number 9 is Jesse Miral Rio. Just a little bit too much right there as he came across. They're going to whistle Dix Hills Thunder there. I'm not so sure that was, or that warranted a whistle. The player was a little bit out of control coming across. Didn't really have his footing. And so a break right here for the Solar Red squad. With the wind blowing across the field, neither team's going to gain an advantage when they switch sides at halftime. There's the kick. Kind of pooched to the left side. Nice job by Dix Hills. Now that's shot on goal, number 3 for Solar Red, Bobby Adet Jr. And it's taken there by number 60, the keeper, Jordan Gross. So number 10 going back to the roster for the Solar Red, and now nearly a breakaway there, and a nice job by the keeper, Brendan Ottman. So going back to the roster, number 10, Barry Foster. Number 12, Luis Garcia. Number 13, Taylor Curtis. Number 14 is Marco Ortiz. Number 16, Jaime Jasso. Number 17, Ben Gupton. Number 35 is Landon Mignardi. Number 42, Kellen Acosta. Number 41, Luke Jenner. Number 21, Matthias Coleman. Number 24, Victor Villarreal. And the head coach is Lou Merrick. So there you have the roster for both squads here. No score first half. Solar Red trying to assert themselves into the defensive third. No whistle, and that's going to go against Solar Red. So the ball goes over to Dix Hills Thunder. Nice strong kick. Met at midfield, number 19, and off the head too of off the head as well of number 22, Jake Freeman. They got a man here on the near side, number 66, Matthew Schur, and the ball is out here right beneath us. Number 25, Alexander Leondes, who will put into play. We got an injured player for the Solar Red squad. And it's pretty serious, so we're going to have a sub here. All right, so number 35 for the Solar Red as we come back. Landon McNarty was shaken up, and it looks, let's see, does he have to come off since his coach came out? I believe so, but it does look like he will return. So hopefully he'll be all right, and he seems to be walking a little faster now, so he's probably just a little shaken up. So Matthew Schur here on the near side, number 66 for Dix Hills. We'll put the ball into play. And coming in, looks like number 2 for the Solar Red, Troy Reeves at midfield. There's a whistle, and play resumes. Nice kick high in the air. Now, one good thing, one of the concerns of ours, mine mainly, when I do these games, we're here by the field, and you never want to get hit by one of these errant balls. You might be looking down at a roster or something, but with the wind, I'm not sure I'm going to have to worry about that today, as it's keeping the ball away from the near side here. Ball in the middle of the field. Solar Red, number 9, Jesse Morel Rio. Passes it upfield, number 3, Bobby Adet Jr. Adet Jr. moves inside, taken away. Nice job of the Dix Hills Thunder defense. Number 8, Richard Robinson. Richard with the header, gets right back to it. And he's going for the trifecta, the third control right there. And that ball is going to be out. Oh, it's going to bounce over the fence, over the car, through the parking lot. So play resumes. Dix Hills trying to get out of that mess there on the far side. Ball is kept in play, finally goes out. And this is last touch by Dix Hills Thunder. Both of these teams are very physical out here today. Quick to the ball. You just wonder, without the wind, how this game would be going. Probably the same as it is now. Shot on goal, just wide of the net. I'm sure we'd still be scoreless. Two very talented teams, very evenly matched. Couple of headers. Who's going to win it? Nice job there, number 23 for Dix Hills. He tries to get back to the ball as well. Just couldn't do it. Donovan Frazier. And the keeper, Brandon Ottman, with the nice stop. Ball out far side. Referee in the middle of the field gives it to the Solar Red. Throw comes in right at midfield. Now down the middle. Nice use of his chest there for Frazier. And both of these teams are doing a really good job of adapting to the wind. The keeper, Brendan Ottman, has to come out and make that stop. But, they've learned when to go deep with that pass, when not to. A nice leg on the keeper, Ottman, there, as you showed. Even with the wind, he managed to get that ball up to midfield. Dix Hills across midfield, number 25, Alexander Leondis. Solar Red trying to clear it out of their territory here. A little bit of a late kick. You had some contact there. Both players going for the ball. Doesn't really harm Dix Hills. If anything, it stopped the Solar Red momentum. Frazier, number 23, on the move. Donovan goes inside. Oh, his pass deflected away. Nice job of the Solar Red defense. Ball out here near side. And they're going to say it was off of Solar Red, so Dix Hills Thunder ball, number 2. Kevin Chavez puts it into play, uses the near side over to Donovan Frazier. Donovan trying to work out of the corner up against Troy Reeves, who came in for number 35. Landon McNarty. And Solar Red. Check for a second there, both teams were anticipating a whistle and kind of stopped playing, and now they go again. Solar Red, number 3, gets past the defense in front of the keeper. Shot on goal to the left of the keeper. And the score, number 3, Bobby Adet Jr. just gets it past Jordan Gross of the Dix Hills Thunder. And you saw it just as soon as he got past that last defender. It was one-on-one against the keeper, and you got to like those odds. And the wind may have foiled the block there by Jordan Gross. He looked to be in pretty good position, but you know, when you factor that wind taking the ball to his left, they might have just pushed it back past him a little too quick. So we got some subs in now for the Solar Red, and back in number 35, Landon McNarty. Landon with the header. See some action. So 1-0 in favor of the Solar Red over the Dix Hills Thunder. Number 14, far side. Marco Ortiz. And the ball is out. Flag goes up. It goes against Dix Hills Thunder. So Solar Red will put it into play. And there's Ortiz again to put it in. Towards the back line. Did it go out? It did. And the goal kick over to the Dix Hills Thunder. So they catch a break right there. And Dix Hills with a substitution at midfield. Let's see who's coming in and who's coming out. And coming off the field a little bit gingerly there. Looks like he might have sprained an ankle. Can't quite get the number. I believe it's 8. Number 18 is in now for Dix Hills. And that is Matthew Sussman. Ball in the left half of the field. Dix Hills now left to right, and that is number 8 for the Dix Hills Thunder. Or number 6, I should say. Gregory Silvestro will come out for Dix Hills. And hopefully he'll be back. He's walking up and down the sideline trying to walk off whatever happened. It looked like an ankle. And now here comes the Thunder from the far side into the middle. Oh, nice job there by the keeper, Brendan Ottman. Number 23, of course, was right in the mix. Donovan Frazier for the Thunder. Solar Red again with a tough job of putting it into play on that far sideline. And, of course, because of the wind, all the action here taking place on that side of the field. We're not seeing too much over here on our side, on the near side. Ball in the middle of the field. Who's going to come away with it? Looks like number 12, Luis Garcia. Back the other way, high into the air goes the keeper, Brendan Ottman, and the Dix Hills Thunder nearly snuck one in right there. They struck quickly, but Ottman was up to the challenge, goes up high and hauls it in. Dix Hills ball far side. Let's see if they can maneuver their offensive set there and get a shot on goal. Towards the back line, and let's see the whistle. Flag goes up near side, and it goes over to the Solar Red. Solar Red across midfield again. They've got some numbers and no flag. Yes, flag. So an offsides. Everybody kind of instinctively over here on the near side. They look to the near sideline and say, hey, there's no judge, and he's over here on the right half of the field. They had to look all the way to the far side, and there she was with the flag. And a very good break there for the Dix Hills Thunder. Got a roughly 10 minutes unofficially here remaining in the first half. 1-0 Solar Red. We had an official start time of 4 o'clock, supposed to, but I believe it started just a few minutes late, maybe about 4:05 or so. Ball on the near side. Donovan Frazier wants to make his move. Nice shot. Beautiful setup right there. They just couldn't connect. Nice job by the Dix Hills Thunder. Defense was there for the Solar Red. Number 3, Christopher Chavez, was going for the attempt there, the shot on goal, but the defense was right on top of him. Donovan Frazier, you gotta love that pass he placed in the middle of the field there. Perfect, right on target. Chavez did everything he could. He just had a defender right on him. So as we come back, number 14, Marco Ortiz, was the injured player for the Solar Red, and he had to come out. Ball here on the near side. Into the middle, high into the air goes a keeper, deflects it away. He was nearly inside the goal. And let's see what's the call here. And it'll be a corner kick far side into the wind. Not the greatest opportunity here for Dix Hills, but they make the most of it. And they got the header in the middle there by Robinson, and it was just wide of the net, and we'll have a corner kick on this side now. Number 11, Brett Nason. I think that's this will be his third, maybe fourth, I believe just the third corner kick that he's had here today. You see him trying to set the ball down, but the wind is really making it difficult. And then his shirt comes up to boot, high into the air, hits the crossbar, and I believe got a hand of the keeper, Ottman, and so the ball should be Solar Red, but no, they're giving it to, and that's, or it should be Dix Hills is what I mean, but they're giving it to Solar Red. I don't believe they saw that, but it did look like his hand touched that ball. Again, the ball out. Again, it goes to the Solar Red. Ken Gonzalez here for Georgia Langevin Productions. We're here at the 2009 Dallas Cup, Pizza Hut Park, field number 14. And there's the keeper, Jordan Gross. brings that one in. High kick. And on a bounce across the midfield. Today, the 6th of April, Monday. 4 p.m. start. And a lot of wind. Ball out far side off Dix Hills. Thunder have to get back on defense. Solo Red, number 21. Matthias Coleman. And a whistle there, and it's going to go the other way. So that goes against the Solo Red. Clinging to that 1-0 lead here in the first half. Not showing any signs of getting up here. Just about 5 minutes or so remaining. We'll watch the referee in the middle. Number 8, ball in the left half, Cole Stringer. Nice job, number 3, getting back on defense there. Christopher Chavez. Solo Red. Keeping the ball here on the left half of the field. And out. Coach there for Solo Red trying to keep that ball in front of him. Decided to let it go. Lou Merrick, head coach for the Solo Red. So under these conditions, as we near the end of the first half, Solo Red, they got to be happy going into halftime with a 1-0 lead. And now we've got another ball from the field behind us. Ball cleared upfield by Dix Hills. Donovan Frazier, number 23, trying to get there, taken away by the defense. Solo Red across midfield. Nice job defensively, number 4. Miles Bent for Dix Hills. Into the circle. Robinson looks for somewhere to go. Richard Robinson goes upfield for Frazier. And taken away by Solo Red. Going to be a little bit too much there. And the ball's going to roll into the Solo Red territory. Still in play. Donovan Frazier comes up to meet the player there. Now up to midfield. And one thing Dix Hills now, as we've watched this half develop, they're really not getting set in an offensive rhythm. No set plays. They're really reacting right now, trying to do what they can. It doesn't seem like they've panicked down 1-0. It's just that they have not been able to play the game that they want to play. And the pace is dictated here by the Solo Red in the first half. For these guys before we put the ball into play. Now it's rolling. Dix Hills trying to move it out of their own backfield. Get to the near side, number 18 Sussman, Matthew Sussman upfield. Donovan Frazier trying to take it away. He does. Threads a needle between two defenders. Now he moves inside. Tripped up. No whistle by the referee. They say play on. Donovan still slow to get up. Sussman trying to get back to the ball. Nearing the end of the first half here. Ball here on the near side. Put into play. Number 35. Landon McNarty. Sussman here on the near side. McNarty takes it away. Robinson comes over to help out. Upfield to Donovan Frazier. Ball to the back line. And let's see, number 22 was there for Dix Hills, Jake Freeman. Dix Hills Thunder will have it, putting it into play there. Off to number 2, Kevin Chavez. There's the whistle indicating the end of this first half. So, an exciting match here. Boys under 14, the Dix Hills Thunder and the Solar Red. And it's the Solar Red with a 1-0 lead as we head to halftime. King is also George Landsman Productions. We will take a break and be back with the second half in just a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody, to the 2009 Dallas Cup. Ken Gonzalez here for George Landsman Productions, and they switch sides as boys under 14 match. Dix Hills Thunder and the Solar Red, and it's the Solar Red defending the left half, and they have that 1-0 lead. And we did get some info at halftime. Those two numbers. Jonathan Interiano. We had number 17 on the roster, but on the field he's number 19, shot on goal well over the crossbar. So Jonathan Interiano, number 19, out there for Dix Hills Thunder. And for the Solar Red, number 7, somehow escaped us on the roster, Trevor Habercorn, number 7. So we should have all the players now. Interiano, you see him right there, number 19. He was setting up for that header, but the ball was killed by the wind and didn't quite get to him. So the final 35 minutes of play here. Richard Robinson, number 8. Kick high into the air, just past midfield. Habercorn, number 7. And that's going to go against Dix Hills Thunder. And we started this second half right at about 4:45. So we'll go to about 20 after 5 here with this second half. Remember, this bracket play game, we won't have any overtime. So if it ends in a tie, it ends in a tie. Nice strong kick. Nice job right there by the keeper. Number 60, Jordan Gross, saves the day, or saves a goal at least, for the Dix Hills Thunder. Huge kick by Habercorn. Number 7, strong leg, has the wind to contend with. the problem isn't getting the length or the strength of the ball, strong kicks left to right, but what happens to it once it gets up in the air. And Iroquois with a strong kick right there. And I think he angled it here to the near side so that it would find its way into the middle of the field. Number 4 in the middle of the field there for the Dix Hills Thunder, Miles Bent. Ball far side. Kept in play. Dix Hills coming out with a little extra spring step here to start the second half. They didn't play a bad first half by any means. Number 11, Brett Nason. Number 19 Interiano there. Jonathan gets back up, tries to get back to the ball, but too many red jerseys around him, and Solo Red. They're not going to be able to run that one down. And the ball will belong to the Dix Hills Thunder. Miles Bent with a nice kick. Solar will win it. So the Solar Red now on the attack, and there's a whistle, and that's going to go against number 14 in the Solar Red, Marco Ortiz, who, remember, towards the end of that first half was injured. They took him out for a spell, and now he's back in. So the Dix Hills Thunder chasing one right now. Richard Robinson, number 8. In his pocket is picked by Ortiz from behind. Solar Red on the attack. Shot on goal right into the hands of Jordan Gross, the keeper for the Dix Hills Thunder. Bobby Edet Jr. for the Solar Red, looking for a score. He has the lone score here today. Kick high into the air. A few yards past midfield on a bounce, and back the other way by Dix Hills. Both players battling there. And it's going to go against number 25 for Dix Hills, Alexander Leondis. High into the air to the middle of the field, the header, and it's going to find the back of the net, and there was a collision in the box, and I think Dix Hills was looking for a whistle, and they had momentarily stopped play, and that ball finds its way between the keeper and the far post, and again, number 3 with the score. Bobby Edet Jr., his second score of the game. It's 2-0 Solar Red. And so Dix Hills, they've got some work to do now. Number 19, Jonathan Interiano. Into the middle of the field, header number 41. Luke Jenner. Near side. Interiano. Now goes towards the back line to Richard Robinson. Robinson, number 8, hounded by 2 red jerseys, and he's going to lose it out. And so a goal kick here for the Solar Red. help from the wind there. If anything, it's blowing across from near to far. But if it is angling any way, it is going from left to right as well. So if you're on the right half of the field kicking it to the left, you're going to be slightly into the wind. And if you're on the left half, you're going to be aided just a little bit. Solar Red comes away with it, quickly up to midfield and across midfield. Ooh, very scary moment for Bobby, or for the Dix Hills Thunder, as Bobby Adet Jr. was there, but the ball just skips past him. And I think he was a little surprised that it came at him as soon as it did. Out of a lot of chaos there on the far side. Still using that sideline. And let's see who was last to touch it. They say Solar Red. Dix Hills puts it into play. And Dix Hills still struggling just a bit to move that ball offensively and into those passing lanes. Solar Red doing a good job of reading the ball and getting to it before it can find its intended target on the Dix Hills Thunder side. (2-0) in favor of the Solar Red. And really, the two, it sounds silly to say, but the two scores obviously the difference in the game, but those two plays really the difference in the game. It's not as though the Solar Red have been knocking on the door, and just missing here and there. It's been a struggle for each of these two sides, but the Solar Red have managed, thanks to the leg of Bobby Adet Jr., leg and head, as he had the header on the second one for the score, and that's a difference in the game. Ball placed in the only speck of shade on the entire field, coming from the light post. Number 7, Trevor Habercorn, will take this free kick. And let's see, are they going to streak towards the net? Is he going to go direct? He's got a wall 3 wide in front of him. And the way he's looking at field, he's got a plan on the ground. Oh, it was perfectly placed. Number 12, Luis Garcia for the Solar Red was right where he wanted to be, and his kick had nothing but air as the ball just gets past him. And so the goal kick here for the Dix Hills Thunder. Here's the kick. And I can't believe that the referee is going to do that. The ball was moving before he could kick it, but I mean, it's, the wind is causing it, and it was moving again. And this time the referee didn't whistle it, so a little inconsistent there. And the wind will carry that one right out over to the far side. Ball far side. Dix Hills across the midfield. If they can cut this lead in half, it'll leave them plenty of time to try and score, try to get the tying score. Ball at midfield. Robinson upfield, number 19, Interiano. Solar Red ball. Ball on the ground. Solar attacks high into the air. Both players go as a collision. They're both hurt. Ball rolls towards the back line, and the flag is up. We have a stoppage in play, but that's good. We had both players went up, and I think they might have hit each other's heads as they both went up for it. Number 10 for Dix Hills, Dylan Greenberg, and I think number 14, Ortiz, for Solarette. And I think it was Ortiz's back of his head and the forehead of Greenberg, which would make sense as you had one player in front of the other. They both go up high to try for that header, and it goes over Ortiz's head, and behind him was Greenberg, so Greenberg knocked his forehead into the back of Ortiz. And so Ortiz is being walked off, and let's see, Greenberg is going to be sent off by the referee too for precautionary, I'm sure. So each side will have a substitution here. So these subs are in. Number 6 in for Dix Hills, Gregory Silvestro. And the ball's going to go out here near side. Solar Red will have it. In addition to Silvestro, number 2, Kevin Chavez, also came in for number 18, Matthew Sussman. Ball at midfield. Solar Red. And the ball out here near side. Flag will give the ball to Solar Red, who have the lead 2-0 here. We're at the 2009 Dallas Cup in Frisco, Texas, near Plano, which is just outside of Dallas. Pizza Hut Park, field number 14. So is it a corner? It is for the Solar Red.
Mom, I love you.
And this is going to be a challenge. You got a left-footed kicker. The wind right in his way. The ball stays put. Here it comes, and I saw that coming. The wind just carried that ball all the way to the other side of the field, untouched, and it will be Dix Hills Thunderball. Solar Red attacks the net high into the air. Jordan Gross makes the stop. Jonathan Interiano wanted that one. Will he get it on the far side? Chavez with him, and it's going to be out. Number 7, Trevor Habercorn. Dix Hills ball. And Interiano is going to be called there for a little hook. Bobby Adet Jr. Ball here on the right half of the field. Ball far side rolls and rolls. Kept in play, number 10. Barry Foster. And let's see, that ball is out. Across the back line. Last touch by Solar Red. So the goal kick here for the Dix Hills Thunder. We got just about 15, 16 minutes remaining here in this one. 2-0 in favor of the Solar Red. Robinson with a nice job. Into the middle of the field. Oh, deflected there by number 8, Cole Stringer for Solar Red. Nice job of deflecting that ball right there. Number 4, Solar Red still on the attack. Edet Jr. into the middle. Can they get a shot? No. Nice job by the Dix Hills Thunder defense. Far side shot on goal. Into the back of the net. Over the head of the keeper. But it is waved off. That goes against the Solar Red quickly. Dix Hills Thunder gets the ball back into play. Huge break right there. Ball at midfield. And there's a trip far side, and a card is going to come out there. A yellow card. So that goes against Dix Hills Thunder, number 25, Alexander Leondis. Or let's see, nope, my mistake, number 66. Matthew Schur, guilty there. Free kick far side for Solar Red. High into the air and out across the back line. So as we await the kick, here it comes down the middle. And that was number 4, Miles Ben. Tried to get it up to Robinson, number 8. Robinson threads the needle. Being hounded by the red jerseys. Upfield to Donovan Fraser. He's going to be tripped. No call by the referee. Fraser still on the ground. Ball rolls to the far side and let's see, goes out. And a stoppage of play for Fraser, the injured player. Donovan will stay in. Action resumes far side. Out of the circle across midfield. Solar Red still on the attack. And nobody home there. They're going to call that for the offsides. Flag is up near side. And Dix Hills with an opportunity to clear it away from their defensive third. Brett Nason, number 11, with the header. Now rolls far side. Chavez out far side, number 2. Ball across midfield. Solar Red, number 24. Looking for an opening here. High into the air. That's going to go long. That's Victor Villarreal. And number 6 for Dix Hills, Gregory Silvestro, providing the defense there. Midfield now across. Number 12 looking for somewhere to go with that solar red. Luis Garcia. Number 7, Trevor Habercorn. And let's see a whistle there by the referee. Solar red will have it. And we've got the Ravenswood School, an English team, here in the stands right next to us, and they know the names. They must have played this Solar squad, because they definitely know Trevor's name there, number 7. Trevor nearly connected with number 12, Luis Garcia, the last time he had that kick. Angle it here from the near side, though, a few minutes ago. Garcia just couldn't make it happen. There's a shot towards the net, right out of the hands of the keeper, number 60, Jordan Gross. Can Chavez stop that one from going out? No. The wind carries it over that way and out across the sideline. And the ball will belong to the Solar Red. Number 9 looks like will come out for Solar Red. Jesse Miro Rio. And is that number 14? It is. Marco Ortiz back in for the Solar Red. 2-0, Solar Red with the lead. As we've got just about 9 minutes remaining here in this match. Under 10 for sure. Ball is going to go out far side. Nearly a handball, used the chest. You see the referee in the middle. He was right on top of it. Miles, number 4, far side, going up against Ortiz. Ortiz trying to push him into the corner. Ball finally goes out, and the goal kick to the Dix Hills Thunder. Substitution into the match, number 3. So Silvestro will come out for Dix Hills Thunder, and looks like number 3. Christopher Chavez is now in. Thunder making a move, putting the ball in the middle of the field. Frazier with a pass, try to get it right back to Chavez. Here on the near side. Now they're in deep. Can he get a shot? Number 22. The flag goes up, and an offsides call. Nice job of moving the ball there, though, by the Dix Hills Thunder, showing some life. 2-goal lead with 8 minutes left, not insurmountable. If you can get that one goal to cut it in half, then you've got the rest of the time to try and tie it. And another substitution far side for the Solar Red. Number 13 is going to come out. Taylor Curtis. Play resumes, and quickly it goes out again here on the near side. Number 2 into the match for the Solar Red, Troy Reeves. Nearly a score there. That ball is wide of the net. And let's see, it's a goal kick. Number 4 running it down. Miles Bent. And no, it's going to be a goal kick, or a corner kick, I should say. Number 42 will set it up for the Solar Red, Kellen Acosta. Remember in the first half, we saw a lot of Kellen Acosta. He's been relatively quiet here in the second half. Kick again is going to be long, and I don't believe it was touched. It's going to roll out. And so the Dix Hills Thunder will have it. Ball high into the air, comes down. Jonathan Interiano there, number 19. In the circle, now rolls to the far side. Ball across midfield. Interiano with the stop, but he's surrounded by red jerseys. Too many red jerseys there, and you know, Dix Hills Thunder, they've got to get a little more aggressive. They're just waiting for something to happen for them to react to. And they've got to start taking the fight to the ball. Habercorn, hit to the near side, number 24. And his nice cross there to number 10. The Solar Red, Barry Foster, and his shot on goal is wide. Goal kick now to the Dix Hills Thunder. Substitutions at midfield for the Solar Red. Number 21. Matthias Coleman will come in. And number 17, Ben Gupton. Shot towards the net and right into the hands of the keeper, Jordan Gross. Another save. Ball far side. Got just about 4 minutes. So under 5 minutes to go here in this one. 2-0 in favor of the Solar Red. Ball out right at midfield. Chavez will put it into play. And the wind's going to take that throw in, push it out, and it goes right over to the Solar Red. Solar Red on the attack. Dix Hills defense has to get back in. Shot on goal. Right into the hands of Jordan Gross again. So Jordan has made a lot of saves here today. More so here in the second half, meaning more shots on goal for the Solar here in the second half. You know, that first half we talked about the wind and whether or not it was a factor. You know, it was a factor, but whether or not it gave an advantage to any one team. And in the first half, not so much. The wind was pretty much directly from the near side over to the far side. But here it switched in the second half and started coming from left to right as well. And so that automatically gave an advantage to the Solar Red squad as Dix Hills Thunder, when they bring the ball upfield, they're going right into the wind. You see the wind bat that ball down right there. So Dix Hills never at an advantage weather-wise here today. Chavez, far side. Gupton with a foot on the ball. take it away. Dix Hills Thunder on the attack, right to left. The wind holds that one up. The keeper comes out. No one in front of the net. And let's see the flag of the far side. And let's see, that will give the ball to the Solar Red. Huge gust of wind coming at the most inopportune time for the Dix Hills Thunder. Right as they get in deep, huge gust of wind pushes them back. Number 25 for the Dix Hills Thunder will put the ball into play. Alexander Leondis. Chavez on the far side, number 3. That one is Christopher Chavez. Number 2, Kevin Chavez. Winding down, final moments here of this match. 2-0, Solar Red over the Dix Hills Thunder. First game of the tournament for Dix Hills. Ball across midfield. I've got unofficially now 35 minutes of this match, of this second half, I should say. So we'll look to the referee. Ball now moving right to left. Robinson collides with Coleman, Matthias Coleman. Ball down the middle of the field. Solar Red's defense there clears it out. Robinson gets it back, trying to make something happen. And out here on the near side. And substitutions at midfield, far side. And coming out for Solar Red, number 8, Cole Stringer. Throw comes in here near side. Robinson. And that's going to be Dix Hills ball. Into the match number 6 for Solar Red. Brendan Habercorn. So that goes against Solar Red. Free kick here for Dix Hills Thunder. Here's the kick, high into the air towards the corner with the header into the back of the net for the score. And no, the flag goes up on the far side for the offsides. The referee in the middle of the field was ready to score it, and he looked over to the far side at the offsides. The flag goes up. Great play there and set up by the Dix Hills Thunder. Ball out far side. Dix Hills ball. Thunder trying to work their way out of that mess there. Donovan Frazier. Donovan now making his move towards the back line. Now inside. Tried to get it to Matthew Schur. High into the air. Wind's going to kill it. Still venturing now finally into the hands of the keeper, Brendan Ottman, for the Solar Red. Referee in the middle looking at his watch. Jordan Gross will make that stop. Number 24 looking for a shot on goal for Solar Red. They lead 2-0. Pushed out. Can they get a shot? It rolls out across the back line for the goal kick. A break there for the Dix Hills Thunder. Robinson there. And as he turns to go upfield, there's the whistle and the end of the match. So the Solar Red will defeat the Dix Hills Thunder here 2-0. The first game of the tournament for Dix Hills. So let's see if they bounce back tomorrow. Nicely played game. The wind turned into a factor there in the second half, as it did help the Solar Red as they had the wind at their backs just a bit. So a nicely played game. Ken Gonzalez here for George Landry Productions. We hope you enjoyed this one. Again, the final score, Solar Red 2, Dix Hills Thunder 0. And until we see you again, have a great day, everybody.